What up, Dokkaners? We got some breaking news, some new EZA information coming up here. They've given us the 8th anniversary part 2 LR EZAs. We got Z Fighters Gohan, we got Kai Fighters Goku, and we got the Super EZA for Trunks right here. And we also got some new events coming up. So let's take a look at all these, starting with the Z Fighters Gohan. So this guy becomes a Ki +4, 200% lead for Bond of Master and Disciple. And let's start with the attacks. 12 Ki greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes Colossal. 18 Ki greatly raises attack permanently, raises defense, and causes Mega Colossal damage, raises Superclass allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. And then he's got a Link super attack version of it. This can be activated when Ki is 18 or more when an ally whose name includes Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien is attacking in the same turn. Wait, what? Oh, right. The Piccolo one is different. Okay, sure. Okay, so for that... Oh my god, what the hell? What? Oh? Oh, okay. Greatly raises attack, raises defense, both permanently, because there's commas, so those are perma. Causes Mega Colossal damage. All enemies greatly lowers attack. No, sorry. Causes Mega Colossal damage to all enemies and greatly lowers attack. Raises Superclass allies attack by 30% for 2 turns. Ah, okay, so it's a multi-turn attack boost. All right. And then you do another version of the same thing, basically, but if Piccolo is on the rotation, 18 Ki Super, then you will greatly raise attack. It's the same thing, yeah. Greatly raise attack, raise defense, cause Mega Colossal damage to all enemies, greatly lowers attack, raises Superclass allies attack by 30% for 2 turns. Literally, it is the same super. The animation is different. That is the only difference. So all of this extra space that they're putting here, it's all just for a different animation for the super. That's all. But the cool thing is you are now permanently raising stats. You're raising attack on the 18 Ki. I don't think you did that before. I could be wrong. All right, so those are the super attacks. Now let's take a look at his passive. All right, so passive. Activates entrance animation upon the character's entry. Ki +4, attack and defense +158. Damage reduction 20%. Launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack for 7 turns. Okay. Guards all attack for 1 turn. What? Okay. What? All right. Ki +4, attack and defense +258. Launches an additional super attack. Superclass allies Ki +3. When attacking, attack, chance to crit +58% when HP is 58% or more. Launches an additional super attack when HP is 58% or less. Okay. When you're receiving an attack from an enemy who is hit by the character's Ultra Super or Unit Super, damage reduction 50%. For every attack received or dodged, Ki +2 up to 6. Chance to dodge +20% up to 58. Ooh. Attack +100% up to 200. Defense +100% up to 300. Okay. So... yeah, his regular damage reduction, his regular defensive abilities, he has a 1-turn guard, he has 20% damage reduction. He gets extra damage reduction when the enemy gets hit by the attack. Okay. So this is clearly not a slot 1 at all. So it's still not bad because you've got dodge and you've got damage reduction. It doesn't look bad. I don't want to judge this guy too harshly just yet, but they're definitely, like, this part I'm sure is going to rub some people the wrong way. 1-turn guard especially is just annoying. I kind of want to see what was his original build. Like, what did he look like originally? What did this guy used to do? I never used him. Like, he was just so hard to use. Before he had this. Okay, so they extended this by 1 turn and they made the stats better. And yeah. So, I mean, he's mainly going to be just he's a long form content sort of unit. He's a long form event sort of character. And he's going to get better with time. So I feel like he's actually going to be good. I think he's going to be good long-term wise. It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge this guy personally. But let me know what you guys think about this one. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mid for this guy. I don't know. Superclass. I mean, this is good. Superclass allies. That'll help the Goku. The Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. Launching multiple supers. I feel like he's going to get really strong. He's going to be greatly raising attack. Permanently, he's going to be raising attack for the turn. Also, his active is there. What does his active do? Active. I remember this could actually do a ton of damage. Like, if you stacked a ton, you could do a ton of damage with this. Massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage, and then all attacks become effective against all types. when HP is 58% or less, or when there's another Bond of Master and Disciple ally attacking in the same turn starting from turn 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I feel like he'll be good long term. Short form? Nope. Let me know what you guys think about this guy, though. Is he good? Is he not good? Let me know. All right, let's move on. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. Okay, now we got Kai Fighter's Goku. Key +4, 200% for Turtle School. And then this guy's passive. All right, no, let's start with the super attack. Okay, so for the super attack, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, recovers 10% health. Dude, I'm gonna pull up his original. I want to know what he did. These are like 2 of the anniversary characters I used the least. Like, I just don't remember using them at all. Okay, so here's the Goku. Here's the original. So for his, he did not have a heal factor before on his super, so that's cool. Okay, so now he is healing 10%, greatly raising attack and defense. And then 18 key, greatly raises defense permanently. Nice. Greatly raised attack for 4 turns, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Very nice perma stack there. Okay. And on this one, he did raise defense. Oh yeah, he's a defensive stacker. Right. Okay. So far, so good. Now let's take a look at the passive. All right, so activates entrance animation upon the character's entry. Key +4, attack and defense +159. Chance to crit +20%. Guards all attacks for 7 turns. Damage reduction 20% for 1 turn. Okay, so I'm seeing the gimmick here. Gohan has damage reduction for 7 turns, and he has guard for 1 turn. This dude has guard for 7 turns and damage reduction for 1 turn. But this guy's gonna age better because he's stacking defense. So the guard plus defense won't be as bad. Okay. Key +4, attack and defense +259. Launches an additional super attack. When attacking, attack +100%. When receiving an attack, defense +259 when the HP is 59% or more. Chance to dodge +80%. Wow. When HP is 59% or less. That is pretty neat. We did not have that before, did we? When HP drops... Oh, we don't even have any of that. All of his stuff is just receiving attacks. Oh, damn. That's really nice. Especially for a defensive stacker. That is very nice. Survives KO attacks. That's good. Okay, this guy's way better. So I just got unlucky and started with the dud, I think. So the Gohan's EZA is definitely... Like, I was just thinking in my head, like, am I crazy or is this guy not that great on paper? So he definitely looks very unusual, but this guy, you can tell, looks better. When receiving a Ki Blast super, great chance to nullify encounter. For every attack received or avoided, E +2 up to 6. Chance to crit +20% up to 59. Attack plus 100% up to 300. Defense plus 100% up to 200. And then when HP is 40% or less at the end of the turn, recovers 59% health always. And 1 time only, you will fully heal. Whereas before, it was a 1 time only activation of 59%. Oh, that's so good. Dude, this guy's good. This guy's great. I like this guy. Man, now I feel bad about the Gohan. Gohan might have been a dud there. All right. Let me know what you guys think about the Goku. This guy looks pretty awesome. What can this do for the... Oh, this doesn't give team key. Gohan gives team key. I was thinking about the Daima Super Saiyan 4. This guy will help the Daima Super Saiyan 4 in terms of key. This guy will not, but he's just awesome. I like this Kai Fighter's Goku. All right. Let me know what you guys think. So far, this is my favorite out of the 2. All right, so now let's move on. Let's check out Trunks. This guy is getting the Super EZA, and when it comes to Super EZAs, leader skill doesn't change. Super attack does not change. Where is that? Okay, so leader skill, whatever. Super attack causes colossal, raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. Mega colossal, this is the 18 key, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. Wait, what? They're both the same? Were they always the same? Huh. I guess they were always the same. All right. Now let's take a look at the passive. Key +3, attack it. Hold on. Before we do that, this is what it used to be, just for context, okay? No defense. Basically, no defense here. This guy's EZA was in 2022, so understandably, he's duty. All right, so now for the passive. Key +3, attack and defense +250. 70% chance to crit. Damage reduction 20%. Super class allies, attack and defense +40%. Extreme class enemies, attack and defense -30%. Okay, that's kind of dope. Vegeta's family category allies, key +2, attack and defense +30% for 3 turns. So this gives me slot 3 vibes. Okay. So far, I'm liking this. Really good support and good debuffing. And 70% crit means for a physical unit, you don't have to invest anything into his critical. You can focus solely on additionals and dodge if you need to. For 1 turn from the character's entry, damage reduction 40%. When attacking with 18 or more ki, attack and defense plus 200%. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance of becoming a super. When launching the 18 ki. Okay. That's also nice. This is annoying, but it's nice. 70% chance of each of those attacks becoming an additional super. So that means you could be piling on defense boosts like crazy over 6 turns. Okay. When there's an extreme class enemy or when all allies attacking in the same turn are super class. Ki plus 3, attack plus 200%. Changes key spheres from int key spheres to rainbow. Guards all attack. Oh, nice. Okay. Hold on a minute. When there's a wicked bloodline or terrifying conquerors, damn it. Okay. When there's a wicked bloodline terrifying conquerors, ki plus 5, attack plus 150, performs a critical hit. Am I crazy or actually I kind of like this? I kind of dig this. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed out about is the damage reduction being low as the base one. But on the first turn, when you can, like, the first turn is where he's most vulnerable. Once you get the ball rolling and you start launching super after super after super, and you're raising his defense by 30% multiple times, and it lasts for 6 turns, I feel like that damage reduction is going to be less of an issue, but still, I would have liked more here. But guard, plus all of this, I'm actually kind of digging this. I feel like people are hating on this, but I'm actually digging this. And of course, we won't know for sure unless we test them out. But the 6-turn stat boosting is what makes it like not as bad for me. So let me know what you guys think about the Trunks Super EZA. I'm digging this one. I like this. So far, I definitely like the Goku. He's my favorite. He's the best. And then this guy's my second favorite. Where'd he go? This is my second favorite. I got questions about this little nerd. I got questions about him. We're gonna have to test him out. I'm not sure about this guy, but I like him. I like the Trunks. All right. So now let's wrap up by going over some news that's coming up. We have some new content. Awakened Supreme Demon King reign victorious against the formidable foe. Get a wallpaper and dragon stones. Getting wallpapers actually hits different now because the wallpaper quality seems to be better. So this actually might be pretty cool. Dragon stones is obviously good. We've got a new challenge event. Oh no, it's the old one coming back. The Gendarmerie Force. Take down the Gendarmerie. Masked Majin arrives. Super 2 difficulty will be added. Secure victory with all target super attacks. I think that's meant to imply you might want to have Goma, which you may not. But the Gohan also has an all target super. So either this guy or Goma. Let me actually pull up that event because that event was incredibly annoying. It was challenging in a different way. It was not challenging just by Unga Bunga numbers. It was more challenging because of all the different debuffs. Where is take down the Gendarmerie? There it is. This one. It was a single stage. You had to clear with all types, all extreme types, 6 Dragon Ball Seekers, 6 demonic powers. And let's take a look at the boss data. This is not spoilers. This is old stuff. So yeah, this guy got strong on turn 3. This guy disabled dodge. He had guaranteed crit. This dude got stronger with each turn. This dude nerfed. Oh yeah, he nerfs his team's defense the more you smack him. This dude disables. Wait, what? Oh, were there like different formations? You could fight different formations of enemies. Is that what this was? Anyway, this was a well-made event in my opinion because it sort of forced you to think differently. It wasn't just about overpowering. It was about picking your targets and sort of prioritizing what matters more. So I like this event. So now that they're going to be adding something else to it, that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then the best news of all, we've got a new unit coming up. It is an SSR Majin Ku, which is going to be obtainable from the Dragon Ball Story event. And you need Modulite. So this is the same free-to-play currency that you farm from this that you can get you Glorio, Pansy, some Kais and stuff. So definitely do that. So that's cool. A lot of stuff coming up. And those EZAs are looking pretty juicy, especially 2 of them. I'm a little nervous about this guy, but we'll test him out. Never fully judge until you get to see the unit in action. That's what I always say. So there you go. Good stuff coming up for wait, when is this happening? Hold on. This should be part 1. Part 2 is coming up next week, so this should be maybe in like a couple of days, probably. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on all of the content coming up, all of the EZAs coming up. Which one are you most excited for? Which one makes you the most nervous? Do you like the Trunks like I do? I feel like that one's going to be a little divisive. Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and ours, Dokkan responsibly.